Hi Pisces, how are you? I am here to do a bonus reading for you for the hybrid solar eclipse on the 19th and 20th. It kicks off a new set of eclipses across Aries and Libra. It's very substantial. It's kicked off with a new moon on the 21st. Definitely check the intro to the astrology and the longer reads, which I will link below if you would like. These readings tend to run 15 to 20 minutes, all right? And here you are. And my Monday. Okay, this is about the connectivity, all right, in the universe, all right, and then all of us, okay, to a wider collective, all right, and the multiple forces and energies and gravitational pulls of various astrology as well, okay, and obviously this is a significant point in time, astrologically speaking, okay. We had our Pluto return in Capricorn in the United States, to the birth of our nation within the past couple of years, and now Pluto is moving into Aquarius, which will be a time of extreme technological transformation over the next 20 years. While it goes through there, we also had Saturn move back into Pisces, which it hasn't been in Pisces since the 90s, okay, when the technological boom really started and really expanded, if you think about it, and it's like to the 100th power now, okay. Humanitarian issues and things like this will go through periods of various control from the past and things like this, and then a metamorphosis of sorts, okay. I am going to do a 5-card pull in here. Definitely check your sun, moon, and rising. If you don't know your rising, talk to your mom, check your birth certificate, check your baby book, find it if you can, okay. A professional astrologer can trace back your birth time through interviews and really honest answers, but it takes a long time. I love to do it because I consider it a challenge and usually get it within an hour of accuracy, but it takes me a long time and a lot of honesty with the client. So whenever you can find it on your own, definitely easier. And if you have a window, always definitely easier too. And once you do have your birth time, you can look it up on the web on astro.com or various other websites for free. And I always recommend that you check it, because in general astrology, when you read a general horoscope in the paper for your sun sign, let's say, for whatever it is, Pisces, let's say, okay, you are reading somebody's interpretation as if you are a Pisces rising, because that's how we interpret all general horoscopes. And though they tend to also affect those houses and be at play, it's always good to check your rising sign, all right, because that is the true start of the first house for your particular zodiac chart, which is a picture of the sky at the time you were born, okay, for Western astrology, okay. So that said, I am going to cut here and take a look, all right. You guys have Saturn around 10 degrees. It is forming a trine to the south node in Scorpio, where the last eclipse was, okay. I do truly consider this a cusp-based eclipse, all right. It's at 29th degree, which is always considered a fated degree in astrology of any, like, because it's the last degree of any sign. So that is significant in and of itself. In addition to that, it kicks off a brand new set of eclipses across Aries and Libra, okay. And when we're dealing with that, we're dealing with the 2nd and the 8th houses for you, okay. Death, taxes, legacy, inheritance issues, as well as sources of income. Maybe going through some sort of massive transformation here with you that play out over the next 6 months of your life and really over the next few years because of this series of eclipses. So you may see, you know, massive transitions in what you want to leave people. And that's not just money, that is like the values and ethics and morals and love and principles that you want to leave someone, okay, as well as the mark that you would leave on the earth here, okay, and what you value, all right, as well as things with income. And with the Chiron, Chiron, the wounded healer, some of you may be attracted to teaching, all right, some of you may be attracted to activism, some of you may be dealing with things with the law with Jupiter in the 2nd house as well, okay, or 9th house areas of foreign affairs, dogma, philosophy, things of this sort. And with the wounded healer here, if you have had any injuries that have kept you out of work, those could get a little bit larger or seem exasperated at this time, but yet you do have a lot of support here towards great change, okay? And, you know, with it being right on the cusp of the third house has to do with siblings, all right? The third house also has to do with your immediate close networks, places you frequent on an everyday basis, your neighborhood, your community, your schools, your work environment, places that you frequent on a relatively consistent basis in your local environment have third house vibes to them, okay? As well as general communications, okay? There may be blocks in communications or things that are hidden in communications 30 days before, 30 days after a solar eclipse. So it's always best to not like act unless you need to, or to, and you know, obviously don't ignore deadlines and things like this, but not all may be revealed to you at this time. So taking aggressive actions is never, indicated unless you have to. And obviously I don't mean aggressive physically. I just mean big moves. Although sometimes you're hiding your big moves for a reason, okay? Pisces is the original high priestess, usually extremely tapped in to vibes going around. You're extremely tapped in and extremely sensitive to environmental factors around you, Pisces. So that said, let's take a look, okay? Because you have Aquarius and Mercury very close in the sky, telling me that like you are teaming with ideas on a close community vibe basis. There may be unexpected occurrences with siblings. They may all together be good, okay? Especially if you're dealing with somebody that has Cancer placements and or Scorpio or Aries placements, okay? Because the ruler of Aries and the Hellenistic ruler of Scorpio is inside of the sign of Cancer, and there is a sextile between this lightning communication and invention going on in your third house of communications, okay? With the messenger of the gods, Mercury, ruler of Virgo and Gemini, all right? And when we're dealing with inner planets, sometimes we could be dealing with signs or people that represent those planetary energies, okay? Right? You know, sometimes they're expressed as an energy or a force that you are driving, and sometimes they're representative of actual people that come, into your vibe or into your realm in that way, okay? Over this period, which is why I mention it, okay? Anyways, looks damn good there. All right, looks damn good there. All right, and you may be planning something on a local level or with your close friends or close networks here that is kind of, I don't want to say secretive in nature, but maybe like you don't know exactly, all is not revealed yet. Something of this sort here, okay? Something of this sort here, all right? Anything you have, obviously, in other, in water, in Pisces, all right, we'll be trining off with the South Node, trining off with Mars, giving you a lot of drive, a lot of energy, a lot of passion. With Mars in your fifth house, you could have a new passionate encounter or a lot of drive when it comes to your children, protection of your children, protection of anything that gives you joy, a lot of spirited energy around those things, okay? Those of you that have like been out of dating may, start going on dates or have somebody new enter your life, okay? That is ruled by Mars or representative of Mars-like energy, okay? In one way or another, all right? But let's take a look here. I also see a lot of creative intelligence with Pallas Athena in Cancer, all right? Telling me that there is a lot of thought and planning and action going into a creative project and or children and everyday joy right now, okay? A lot of creative thinking here, okay? The Knight of Cups is here on the split, turned around, okay? All right, we have Ten of Wands, and it is appearing in the reverse in the bottom, so I'm feeling like you guys are making some moves to drop some baggage here, okay? We have the Moon and the Seven of Coins. Okay, you could be feeling a little bit emotional here, all right, in regards to going in a loop. Okay, or pinching pennies. You could, you guys might feel a little bit of a financial pinch, especially considering this is like the end of a cyclical, you know, point in Aries, all right, or making some sort of decision, or again, there's something with your everyday environments and where you frequent, going back and forth in your routine here that is indicated in some way or another, okay? Here we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess in the upright. I love that. And Death in the reverse. Somebody, and Star in the reverse. Somebody may be coming back around to invest with you or make you some sort of offer here, or you may be returning to some skills or places that you visited in the past that are particularly important to you, or something of this stead here. All right, I see you in a very intuitive space with the moon, starting out with the moon here. I love that. Okay, let me just take a look here. Obviously, the luminaries are involved, again, bringing me up to Cancer. However, there is like passion, drive around this wounding, around this learning, around this teaching here that's going on, okay? Now, there could be some people from your past or something here from the background that is happening. I feel like you guys went through a complete transformation career-wise since Pluto first entered in 2008 and 9 into Capricorn, all right? And now that it is headed through this 12th house, okay, all right, after going through your house of external community here, that you guys are going to be going through a massive like internal spiritual change or awakening here, okay, over the next several years, actually the next 20 years, okay? But Pisces handles things that are deep, especially deep spiritually, very, very well. So I don't think that the majority of my Pisces are going to have any problem with it, okay? What is the moon here? What is the moon? Oh, I love that. The Nine of Coins and the Knight of Rods. And the Five of Pentacles. You guys are definitely taking a very intuitive dive here. All right, some of you may be counselors or emotional healers or healers of some sort, or just very tapped into the lunar cycle and this eclipse here to gain more independence. I see you moving at it at a very fast clip with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. You also could have somebody coming into your energy, especially with on a romantic front here, and if so, they may like come in very quickly now that you're single and available, or now that they are, something of this stead. What is this Seven of Coins? All right, but mostly I see you guys really nurturing some sort of potential here, okay? The Seven of Pentacles asks you if what you're investing in, what you are putting your money forth, what are you nurturing, and is it giving you what you want back, okay? And with this Two of Wands in the reverse, it's like a door or opportunity closing, or some sort of offer closing, perhaps because you weren't getting what you wanted out of it, or somebody else wasn't, okay? Here, all right? And I do see an Ace of Wands, okay? So I do feel like you guys are going after the new here, and whatever this is, all right? And you are going to need some strength, all right? Here to do it, and I feel like you're going to have it, okay? Maybe you took a leap or took a step here that was unexpected, okay, in one way or another, okay, or someone else did, and there's something about a new beginning here, nurturing a new beginning, that you needed a lot of courage and strength to attack, and I feel like it's going to be good here, all right, Pisces? Let's get this, give me 3 on this Two of Coins. Yeah, I feel like this Two of Coins, any kind of like third party issues, or maybe you guys canceled, you know, an engagement, or canceled some sort of wedding, or couldn't go to a wedding, or felt like up in the air about whether you can reconcile with somebody, but there's just too much competition and bickering, sparring, and like this system or this thing that you're dealing with, and I feel like you're being called to make a judgment call on this because of this loop. Okay? What's the World? I feel like you're saying no to any manipulative behavior behind you or around you at this time as well. I love this with the World. Here you are, King of Cups. This is like a deep well of emotional, with the Moon, no less. well-being. All right, this is another Pisces or Cancer in your sphere, or you here. All right, you may be having some sort of success here, all right, on a creative project. Also, you guys could have a child that is also has water in their chart that you're extremely close with here. But I feel like there might be some sort of something coming in here that's really, really good. Hold on. Give me this, Magician. And you're being asked to go with your intuition and your gut here, okay? And your feeling, all right, on something, okay? Now, a cycle may be closing with another water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here as well. This could be somebody that you love and admire, okay? Or some new big success here is to come after this journey, after this rest, after this issue here, all right? I also see that somebody here was like resting or maybe not manifesting for a little while, okay? This could have been you, okay? You could have been really have spun your wheels for a long time and rested on something, not decided which way to go. And I feel like you're going to go with the new. You're going to go after this Ace of Pentacles here. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, somebody, something that you were trying to work on or manifest may have felt like it was at a standstill or a halt or on rest or on break, not able to go forward with the tools you had. And maybe it couldn't with the tools you had because maybe you needed to design a new car or new tools to get where you wanted to go. Something of this stead. You may have been in a period of relaxing or, recovering from something that wasn't really great that happened as well. What is this Two of Wands? I feel like there's going to be good news here coming in, all right? That, it may have been that you were resisting going through a new doorway because of some past prior heartbreak. And I feel like you're going to get some good news on this front. If you've been awaiting for a new job or a new thing or a new beginning here of quite some magnitude, I feel like there's going to be some good news on its way. And there may be a case here of I'm so glad I didn't go down that opportunity or that road with someone because it was the wrong road to go in. And I don't know if I made the wrong choice, but then you wind up finding out that it was a good choice that you made that choice, or you had that ending, or you faced that thing, because you wouldn't have come into contact with this new thing or changed or had this or that happen positive for you if you had gone into that doorway. Maybe it was a doorway that you looked good and had all the bells and whistles, but something about it was a little bit iffy, something like this here, okay? And that there's some sort of recovery and patience and divine guidance here that was at play here about a mix, about an alchemy, all right? All right, what is this Three of Swords? Could be something here that's going on at work here, or something that happened at work here. There could be a father figure here that you had some issues with, or something of this stead here. And somebody that was out of sorts about something to do with work specifically, okay? And I feel like there's some good news in this regard, okay? Even though this was, and I'm not sure if this was from the past. What is this Three of Swords with the Queen of Swords here? Yeah, I feel like there's languishing old heartbreak or something here that was being let go of, all right? Somebody maybe been out of shape because you let go of them as well, because you said no to them, okay? For whatever reason, I feel like you're going to be very happy that you did say no, because I feel like you're going to get a new offer or position here, and maybe somebody isn't very happy about that, but I see you getting something here because you said no to something else. And, something of this stead here going on or occurring, okay? All right, maybe like, oh, I'm glad I just ran across this and didn't this work out. It's something to that effect. Or didn't I make the right, I'm so glad I didn't say yes to this or that. I had this, you know, feeling or something like this, okay? What is the King of Cups and the Moon? What's between the King of Cups and the Moon? Again, I feel like the opportunity, some sort of opportunity, all right, maybe coming to you, or that you may stumble upon. And again, there's something here about being so glad you got out of something with someone else or didn't do something so you could have some other opportunity here, some sort of success. What is the Moon and the Page of Cups? Yeah. And again, somebody here may have somebody with some water or earth in their chart here. That comes along here, all right? And I'm getting the Page of Cups again. I feel like somebody very much admires you here, all right? You may also have a child here, or some sort of creative offer or deal here that is significant, all right? And it may come into being by the time that Jupiter goes through Taurus, which Jupiter will be moving into Taurus later this year, I think in May. It may come to fruition over that time, or by the time it's done transversing, okay? That area of the chart. What is the Four of Swords here? Yeah, there's that like running your wheels back and forth and not being able to manifest or pinch two pennies together or get off this wheel here to manifest something that you wanted here, okay? And I think you were in a period of rest here, or relaxation, deciding what you wanted to work on and manifest in your own life, okay? Getting the tools that you needed here, all right? But then I see coming out of that, and you may have been completely stopped on something here for a little while, and I think that that was for a good reason. Like, I think you're going to be glad that you were stopped up or held up here for a little while on something, okay? What is this Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles? I feel like there's like some sort of heartbreak here that is like a temporary pinch, okay, that you guys have been going through, or a temporary leaving people that you were close to, or a temporary something here that you're going to be glad that you didn't. You're going to be glad later because of this new thing that's coming up, or you know, and I think that there may have been a little bit of like melancholy here or something about the way things were moving, the way they were moving, and a little bit of anxiety about this new beginning here. Okay, and you may have to turn someone down here for something. Like you may be rejecting one thing for another. Like there is something that's going to come up in your periphery, either with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio here, that's going to be very fortunate. It's going to be in a creative work and or dealing with somebody else with some water in their chart that's going to be very fortunate for you, are the Pisces that's showing up here. So it's like, let whatever it is, this cycle close, and something else come up, because I'm not sure if somebody I just see somebody like coming in to help you a lot, okay, here, all right, possibly with a commitment or prior commitment, a prior work situation or something here, all right, that there's going to be some good news on. I don't know that you expect it, because I think things are clouded right now on something for 30 days before after here that starts to play out. And again, I see you in a very independent energy, a very self-sustaining and abundant energy here that you're popping into with the moon here, and it's by following your inner guidance, okay? I also feel like there is an opportunity that you're closing down, or a doorway that you're saying no to, or someone else is saying no to, okay? And there's new beginnings behind it, okay? That is the reason that you've stepped into this Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Rods, okay? Five of Pentacles in reverse. stead from the get-go anyways, something like this, okay? And I feel as if there's some sort of call here that you know you're gonna get, and some of you may be like traveling a little bit, okay, especially with the 9th house indicated, all right, even if it's for short travel over the next few months. And I feel like if you get the chance to travel or take a break somewhere, you may enjoy it more than you ever thought that you could, and there may be something unexpected that occurs there, some sort of new opportunity that you find there, something like this, okay? Something like this, all right? And I think that, you know, yeah, Chariot's showing, okay? Give me, I want 2 on this and then Monday here. And I mean, some of you are like ending something to begin something else, or looking at endings in a way that is like an ending for a new beginning. It's like the funeral and then the stork. It's like seeing a, you know, greater meaning in something that had to fall away so something else could be born here in your life, possibly a business or relationship or an actual, you know, I mean, with Mars, you could, again, be dealing with a creative project or something very concerning with your children in a, you know, in a good way, or, you know, your creative projects, which a creative project to you that is a baby of sorts, okay? Something very new here, all right? What is this? Okay, and you may be called to uproot here a little bit to go after this new thing. And I feel as if you're going to be able to do so, okay? I feel, again, that there's some sort of ending or something, you know, that you're going to be happy that, oh, I didn't do this or that, okay? Because now I get this or that opportunity, okay? Yeah, it's going to bring you, justice is here with a stork. Sun. If something wasn't going your way for a while, I see you like going through some mega transformation here, okay? Somebody else may come back around to you too. I'm also seeing Scorpio and possibly Libra here popping up, all right? We also have Leo here with the sun. I feel as if some of you may have a child that's born on the Libra Scorpio cusp, or a child on here, all right, or a creative project here that goes through a complete transformation that allows you some sort of complete transformation. And I'm popping with the Ace of Cups. Again, some of you may have some new love here in your life here over the next few months, all right, or some creative project here that is like huge, all right, and you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here, okay, male or female. Yeah, and it's because you said no to something else. 2 of Wands. Or someone else says no to something else. Okay? This may be something that this could be somebody coming back to you from the past, or something coming back to you from the past. Something very past here. All right? Going through like a significant transformation that then may be reborn. Okay? And if you felt like somebody was dishonest with you, I feel like, again, there's something about that ending that is okay, you know? You're going to need a little bit of strength to deal with it, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay? All right? I see like a lot of bickering and, I don't know, like jealousy or cattiness or sparring here, popping up here on this ending, or something hidden here. All right? And it's okay, like, to stop moving in that direction. You don't need to know all the reasons behind something. Okay? Okay? And, you know, just, you know, concern yourself about you and your whatever the reasons, whatever the causes, it's not your concern anymore. Okay? Is what I'm getting here. Okay? A feeling of don't look back once something is gone, to keep moving forward. Obviously, you know, maintain anything that's worth keeping here. But this new stead, this new thing that's going to be coming along for you is very good. All right, Pisces. All right. And if somebody else comes on long with some water here, you may want to give them the opportunity. I think it's going to be very good for you. Okay. Three of Swords and the Star indicates a healing, a broken heart. Okay, or the power of healing. All right, and again, you may have a lot of healing power about yourself too. Okay, the Star and the Hermit indicates like someone very wise, a very old soul. Okay, Virgo energy. All right, a lot of communication here coming in. Okay, or that you'll be engaged with. Okay, a lot of truths. Okay, a lot of wisdom about heartache and healing. All right, that you're able to communicate and or share. That's very important. Okay, and I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity for something very big at work. Okay, and or with family. Okay, here that you're really gonna like. Okay, all right. I love you, Pisces. I'll see you later. Bye.